Let's be honest, humans are consumers, and aren't all too concerned with how something is gotten, if they are still able to operate what is essential or unessential. According to Lamdred AJ's 2012 article, Shale Gas versus Coal, 23% of U.S. annual dry natural gas supply was obtained through this destructive way. Yet we are all happy being able to have access to the energy that powers our essential and unessential things in our day to day life. As fracking continues in many parts of our world, we're hearing about all the destruction that is caused to get access to natural gases and oils. Vengosh A's 2014 article, The Environmental Costs and Benefits of Fracking, states that the way they access these rich natural gases and oils is by drilling 2 kilometers horizontally or vertically underground. 2 kilometers is actually like drilling 1 mile and 1/4 down. Then they use 2 to 20 million gallons of water at a rate of 10,000 to 20,000 psi, or pounds per square inch, to crack the rock formations and release the natural gases and oils. Fracking does more than just release natural gases and oils. It also releases fugitive greenhouse gases, or GHG emissions, into our atmosphere, and creates ozone pollution. Vengosh A states that with the rise in fracking, groundwater is becoming polluted, which can cause environmental problems as well as affecting the ecosystem. When fracking is happening in a certain location, it makes the place become more prone to earthquakes, as drilling deep into the ground weakens the surrounding underground area. Lamdred AJ says about 82.1% of GHG emissions are energy related, of which 40.3% come from electricity generation. We can mitigate GHG emissions by replacing the high carbon fossil fuels, which are gotten by fracking, with a cleaner source of energy that does not need to be drilled into the ground to find. Fortunately for us, we have other options. If we want to get power, there are other ways to get it, from a non-destructive and a much cleaner source. We don't need to rely on such forceful and destructive approaches for us to be able to get the necessary sources of power that are used daily. No major obstruction of the landscape, environment, or ecosystems are caused when collecting this natural source of power. Lorca A's 2021 article, Comparison Between Concentrated Solar Power and Gas-Based Generation, states that we can collect the renewable source of concentrated solar power, or CPS, without the need to drill holes into our planet, thus creating a safer place. CPS allows us to collect the solar rays from the sun every day on a large grid of solar panels set across a location. We can also look at wind turbines, which collect power from the rotation of the blades by the wind. We can keep pretending that we don't care about all the damage being done to our planet or not realize that fracking is actually more hazardous than we initially thought. Also, that we are simply blinded by what we get out of it, that we don't care if it is causing problems for us. Or we could switch to using a cleaner source of energy that does not rely on fossil fuels and oils secreted from rocks deep within our planet. We can rely on solar panels and turbines to catch solar rays and wind rotations, and use those as a more eco-friendly source of power. I want you to start bringing awareness to people about the damage fracking causes. You can protest fracking by using only items that run on electricity, such as electric cars and household appliances, and say goodbye to all those harmful fossil fuels. And if you really want to make a bigger difference, get solar panels equipped to your roof so you can generate your own energy. Become a provider, not just a consumer.